Hi, I'm Kelly, the Director of Website Accessibility here at School Webmasters. We often receive questions about accessibility audits, so I'd like to explain what's included in our audits and the factors we consider when providing individualized quotes. If you are in need of an audit, you have probably searched the web for days trying to find pricing. In fact, you've probably even run across expensive software that claims to provide everything you need to complete an accessibility audit of your website on your own. Unfortunately, that software doesn't actually do everything you need it to do. You see, an automated scan can only test for about 30% of accessibility barriers. In addition, the report that is generated often contains false positives, false negatives, and vague warnings about potential problems. Additionally, you have to actually know how to interpret that report, which means you need to understand Section 508 standards and Web Content Accessibility Guidelines. While there are some sophisticated testing tools available, determining accessibility still relies on human analysis. An accessibility audit without a manual check is simply incomplete. Our auditing services include a whole site evaluation using automated tools and an in-depth manual assessment to test for things like keyboard navigation, color contrast, text zoom, proper semantic markup, appropriate text alternatives, accurate multimedia captions, and every other guideline required by federal law. We also work with a team of visually impaired users to read through your website with screen readers. This is a vital step in our assessment to provide you with practical and crucial feedback as to the real-world accessibility of your website. In the end, you receive a spreadsheet of any barriers we find. We include recommendations for how to remediate these barriers and a corrective action plan to help you organize and begin the remediation of your website. If you have listened this far, you're probably waiting for me to tell you we can do all of this for a specific set price. Unfortunately, there is no one-size-fits-all flat rate when it comes to an accessibility audit. Here's what we consider to price your audit. First, we take into account the size of your website. Basically, the more pages you have, the more time it will take to review them. Second, we consider the various layouts included in your website. For example, home pages and subpages are typically different layouts. In addition, many websites include a portal to provide secure information. Reviewing these pages is often like reviewing a completely different website. Considering the number of pages, along with the number of layouts, will help us determine how big our selective sample needs to be in order to provide an accurate report of barriers. Third, we take a quick look to see how accessible a few of the pages are. The more accessible the website, the less time we have to spend reporting errors and providing remediation suggestions, which allows us to lower the cost of your audit. Because of this, we recommend fixing any barriers you're aware of and able to fix before requesting an audit quote. In addition to these items, we also consider any extra deliverables your school may require other than the report, a corrective action plan, and a detailed spreadsheet of failures, explanations, and recommendations for remediation. If you need an audit, we would be happy to provide you with a personalized quote. Contact us today.